Heather here. Let's make a 3, 2, 1 cake. How do we do that? Grab any cake mix and grab any one-step angel food cake mix that you buy in the box. And you mix them together and you put them in a modular mate. It says 3, 2, 1 cake. And the 3, 2, 1 comes from the fact that you take 3 tablespoons of dry mix. So 1, 2, and 3. And then you get 2 tablespoons of water. Let's do that. 1 and 2. And then take our little thin spatula and you just do a little mixy on this. Just mix that up and get it all together. And then the 1 comes from, you guessed it, 1. I accidentally put a little too much water. I held it under the faucet for a second, so I have it extra thin. It's going to go for 1 minute in the microwave. So here we go. You got it 1 minute. I use this. I love our little skinny spatula. Just mix that and then clear the edges off. And it's going to go 1 minute in the microwave. Uncovered, mind you. And then you're going to grab another bowl if you so want. I like our cereal bowls, and of course they're on sale right now too. And from that, you're going to make your own homemade frosting. Of course, you can use the jar kind, but I like to just get some powdered sugar, milk, and cocoa powder. And that's all this is. And it's just a nice, creamy milk chocolate glaze, because I'm going to make not 1 cake, but 2 cakes. And you might go, for what on pray tell? Well, because when I want to serve to my friends or my grandkids, I've got this adorable little set that we have right now. That's our little plates and our little cake cutters and the little tumblers so they can drink their tea. But the best part is they've got their own little cake carrier that they can cover up. But not only just a single cake, oh no, we're going to do a double layer cake. And our cake is already done. I'm going to get my plate, grab my soup mug, Tupperware soup mug. It looks like this when you bring it out. Now, I could have added chocolate chips in there if I wanted to. And I'm going to take and watch this. Here, let me just put this down just a little bit. It looks rich. It is. Ready? You just do this. You pop it. Ah, ta-da! Look at that. There it is. Did you see that? Now, we've got our second little cake. Now, I could put a layer of frosting and all of that between this, but just for kicks and giggles, let me show you. We've got our second layer, and here's the cool part. In this one, there's room for 3, unless you do lots of decorating on top. But I'm just going to simply take this, and we're going to decorate. Let's take the carolier off for right now. We're going to take and just put some chocolate frosting right on top of our little cake here. Frost it. And now you think about doing this with your grandkids, your granddaughter. I had an easy bake oven when I was a kid. Do you know how long it takes for a light bulb to cook a cake? For Pete's sakes, I almost lost the notion by the time that little cake was done. But this is fast, and you can have that done in literally 1 minute and have it decorated. And then you go over here and get some adorable little Easter eggs. Now, this is hot. I would be smarter to wait for it to get a little bit more cooled down before I decorate it with the eggs. But you take a look at that. You've got your own little Easter egg cake that you can take and put the cover on it, seal it up. You always get that base. This is like the original one that your grandma carried. Yes, it is. This whole set, I believe, is 35 or 34. I can't remember. But it is a great little set. And look, you can just take that little cake carrier like this and sit down and have your own little tea party. And I'm telling you what, cutest little cake ever. So if you get this, make sure you pick up the soup mug too, because it makes a perfect, and you can use that soup mug. I use it daily. Daily I use the soup mug for so many other things. And then you get there and you undo your little cake and they unseal it from the base. And then they take it and they've got their own little cake cutter. Cut, 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 and eat their cake. 3, 2, 1 cake. Get the Tupperware cake cutter right now. The cute little cake set for the kids. They will love it for Easter. Have a beautiful afternoon. Bye, guys.